Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello, real quick. After this intro, I will be talking about my rings because somebody asked, and my Moldavite story. So if you're interested in that, there will be a timestamp for that, but it'll be up right after this intro. So today's reading, we have a pick a card, obviously. We are going over how your person is currently thinking and feeling about you, the connection, and anything else my guides want me to throw in there. You guys know that I will. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. So excited. Feel free to subscribe, click the bell icon. I upload lots and lots of videos. But yeah, so I have 3 piles for you today. We have, I kind of did it a little differently. We have clear quartz heart here. This is a rainbow moonstone heart and a selenite heart. Then I picked 3 different pictures that called out to me today as I was shuffling. So pile 1 has the realization with the clear quartz. Pile 2 says secret lover with someone with their mouth covered, and the rainbow moonstone, as well as we have love line revived with the selenite heart. So take a deep breath, go with whichever one you're drawn to the most. You don't have to be drawn to the words, you can just stick with the crystals. If there's something about the picture that intrigues you, then follow that. Again, I kind of wanted to do something a little different today. I'll leave these up for a moment, so take your time, and then I'll either see your pile or the little overview of my rings / Moldavite story if you're interested in that. All right, guys, thank you so much. Hello, my friends that wanted to hear about my rings or jewelry that I wear during filming, because I have been asked that several times, and my Moldavite story, which I'll tell after I talk about my rings. So let me adjust the lighting. So there are these rings that I've pretty much worn, this one definitely since I very much started my channel. Again, part of the Moldavite story. I've definitely, this has been in every single video that I've ever recorded. These other ones I've gotten along the way. But since everyone asked, actually, I'll start with my bracelets. These were sent to me by an old viewer that has become a friend named Irina. She made these for me. She knew amethyst was my favorite. I have a Libra symbol on here. So this one is all amethyst, and she hand picks out, she's going to be starting her own crystal jewelry business. I believe it's called Stoneberry. She's also very, very super smart and going to all these advanced college school stuff. Anyway, sorry, Irina. But she hand picks out every single bead, and I've never seen quality like this. Like I remember getting this as a present for my birthday, I believe 2 years ago. She sent me these, and they're so beautiful. So this one's all amethyst. This one is amethyst. I think this is aura quartz. It's heat treated quartz and rose quartz, and she specifically made these for me. Very, very honored, and I wear them in every video. Most of my jewelry I don't wear out and about. These are kind of like special just for this and why I'm channeling, and I don't know. It's just I don't like to taint them with outside energy. So these typically are only seen on my channel or while I'm doing my meditations or energy healing work. I wear all of this. I don't know. It just makes me feel connected. That's my reasoning for that. So those are my bracelets. As for my rings, we'll start here. This is Lohr. I did pull up information so I can better explain this. So Lohr, which is this ring, these 3 rings I got from a local shop where they have an artist who creates stuff, so I picked those out by hand. They just called to me. That's kind of how I do my crystals for the most part. I typically like to get them in person. But yeah, this is Lohr. So Lohr is a very rare variety of pectolite colored blue by copper that can only be found in the Dominican Republic. It's also known as the Atlantis stone due to the belief that the Dominican Republic was once part of the lost continent of Atlantis. So the prophet Edgar Cayce said that this blue stone would be found and it would be very powerful for healing and communication. So I guess, and Lohr is photosensitive, so if you have it out in the sun for too long, it can dull it. That's another reason why I don't wear it out and about, because I live in Florida. But it stays here. But its healing properties are mainly for its strong connection to sky and the sea. It promotes relaxation and calm, strong ability to ease anxiety, cools down frayed tempers, and helps with communication. And it's associated with the throat chakra. But very, very cool. Lohr, just super, super pretty. And I really like it. So that is ring number 1. Ring 2, this is Tealight. Oh, I guess you guys can't really... I'm gonna fix my lighting in here. So this is Tealight. I have a big piece of Tealight over here that's been on the channel many of times. It's really, really pretty. So Tealight is a stone of transformation and a stone of power. It transforms negative emotions such as anger and fear into positive feelings, bringing enhanced creativity, spiritual growth, and showing new possibilities. This stone allows us to clearly see, which is enhanced self-esteem, helps a release from victimization. Tealight can enhance or bring courage, inner strength, and appropriate assertiveness, speeding up the healing of all kinds. Headaches, liver problems, alcohol detoxification, cramps, heart problems, eye problems, nerve problems. And I'm in no way a doctor. I'm just reading this piece of paper, and this is the supposed properties. So I feel like I need to say a disclaimer. I really like it. I think if you have any inner childhood wounds, Tealight's a really good kind of thing, because a lot of that leads to a lower self-esteem. We can sometimes get stuck in that victim mentality, and it's really, really good for helping empower yourself and get yourself out of that cycle. And so it's really, really great. Next is amethyst. So amethyst is probably my most favorite stone. It is in the quartz family. It's purple. It's probably what I have the most of in my entire crystal collection. Maybe one day I'll do a full crystal collection, but I mean, just looking over here, I have this one. I have a really large one in my living room that's amazing. I have this up here. I have, you can't really see, but I have a ton. I have amethyst everywhere, and I just happen to really like it a lot, and that's just kind of a personal thing. It's really good for acceptance. It's a good stone for healing, for telepathy and communication with your angels. Anything purple kind of coincides with your crown chakra, third eye chakra right in there. So it's going to help with, or supposedly help with your connection to the divine. I very much believe that. Again, it's just a stone I've always been drawn to my whole life, even when I was a kid, and I just thought tumbled rocks were cool. And geology was neat. So it's just a personal thing of mine that I just have a lot of amethyst, and I just am very drawn to it, just personally. So there's that. And then we get to my Moldavite, which everybody, I know there was like a big kick, I think a year or so ago, about Moldavite. It was like all over TikTok. So Moldavite, let me pull up my information sheet for you guys. Let me go back to my list, because I don't want to misspeak. Not that I'm a pro at any of this stuff. I just like crystals. So Moldavite is from a meteor crash. It's a tektite, so it's not technically a crystal. It's from outer space. So a lot of people that consider themselves a starseed would probably be very connected to this because it's from outer space. So it's what happened when the meteor crashed in the Czech Republic millions of years ago, when that meteor hit the organic matter of Earth and they blended together. So that's where Moldavite comes from. It's very, very rare. So it's, I guess, the most commonly faked crystal or stone like in general. So you have to be very mindful of where you get it from. I'll show you all my pieces. This I got off Etsy through a seller that buys their stuff through a very very reputable place, which I will. So there's this place, and this is no way sponsored. This is just personally who I get a lot of my Moldavite through that I like, and it has seemed to be a across the board reputable company. It's called Inner Vision Crystals. I think they're innervisioncrystals.net, but this is what their page looks like. I have a sticker. I bought a lot of stuff over the years from them. I did not get this ring, but the seller on Etsy gets sources their Moldavite through them. So Moldavite it basically accelerates spiritual growth. It helps facilitate the ascension process. It's extremely high vibrational. It enhances the effect of other crystals. It's a talisman for prosperity and good luck. It's associated with the heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakras. So all your upper chakras. It's for transformation. It is a massive stone for transformation, which will be part of my story in a second. I won't get too many details, but I'll show you guys some of my other. So I just have just a little chip, and this. So Moldavite, if you find it, like, you're gonna find it only in like little small pieces, and it's still gonna be significant for what it is, like significant cost. If you find it for really cheap, it's probably not real. But you don't need much. Like, this chip is all you need. You can just easily lose that. That's the only thing I say. Just be careful with where you place it. You can misplace it. This I also got off of Etsy from a different seller that also sources through Inner Vision crystals. They're not the only place to get it. Again, I'm in no way sponsored by them. I just happen to like them. I did get these earrings from them. So they're like almost like gemstone cut and polished Moldavite. So I have this necklace. So I have this ring, these earrings, this necklace. I use this necklace typically when I'm not recording. I typically wear gold out and about, so I wear this necklace all the time. So my Moldavite story, I won't get too in depth, but before, a lot of stuff happened to me around the same time. I was attuned to do Reiki. I had been meditating and having Reiki done on me for, I think, 2 or 3 years before all this stuff happened. I was starting to really open up to my gifts, or really start to trust them. Hopefully my ex-husband doesn't watch these, but I was just feeling very stuck and unsatisfied in my life, but not really sure where to go. I was just very drawn to Moldavite at the time. Like, it wasn't like all over, at least at that time. I hadn't seen a lot of information about it, but I had watched another reader, and she had talked about it in a pile that I was on, and I was just like, I'm supposed to get that. So I followed that. This is the first ring I got. I did my research. I heard that, you have to watch where you get it from, stuff like that. So I did my research. I came across this ring. It's another thing. Like, if you see someone selling stuff that every piece looks alike, that's not real. Like, none of it's going to look alike. It's all going to be shaped differently. And it's just going to be like a small, thin chip. So it's all you're going to be able to get unless you spend a lot of money. But again, this is all you need. So at the time, I had been attuned for Reiki. I got this. I had a soul realignment done, and another service done through a local provider to kind of get on path. So I'm not exactly sure
If it was a combination of all of it, I can't attribute it to just the Moldavite because I had done a lot of things. But within 6 months after getting this Moldavite ring, I started my YouTube channel, started my whole business, left my marriage, moved into my own place, was able to support myself and my girls, and was completely aligned to where I need to be on my journey. And it happened that quickly. So again, I did a couple things all around the same time, but I did used to have more pieces of Moldavite that I've since given them to friends. I gave a chip to a good friend of mine after getting that, and she kind of forgotten about it. I had to remind her. I told her that was very transformational. She kept it on her because she just really liked it, and she felt good when she had it on her. She left a job. She was no longer happy. It started her own business, realigned her life. And in hindsight, I brought it up and she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about it. But yeah, all that happened after I got the Moldavite. So, some people are scared about that. It's not going to force you to change anything that isn't good for you. It's just going to put you in alignment to where you need to be. If you're holding on to things that don't serve you, they're going to be gone, or you're going to be forced. It's like basically a tower moment in a stone. So tower moments can be scary, but they are needed change is how I look at it. Again, take that or leave that. That's just my personal story, my personal experience. I didn't go in going, oh, I need this because I need to be forced to change anything. I was just very drawn to it. That's the way all my guides give me breadcrumbs. Like all of a sudden, like I hear something and it just sparks in me and I follow that. And as I follow that, the more things just open up for me. So I've learned very early on to follow those intuitive hits, follow those things that spark my interest, because it served me very well. And Moldavite was one of them for me. So if that doesn't feel right for you, don't feel the need to just because I help me, do what feels right for you. But that is my personal Moldavite story. I do happen to really like it. It was very transformative for me. But again, depending on what you're holding on to, it's going to be transformative. But if you're holding on to things that aren't serving you, be ready to let those go, I guess, is the way I can say it. If you're scared of change, it might not be the crystal for you. If you're ready to make some changes and you need some help, it might just be right up your alley. So that is my Moldavite story, just a little bit. But overall, it's served me very, very well. I really like it and put me on course to where I needed to be. So that is my ring story, my jewelry story, and my Moldavite story. So thanks for listening if you are here, and I will see you guys at your piles. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this card that says realization and the clear quartz heart. So we are getting into how is your person currently feeling and thinking about you and the connection and anything else my guides want to throw in there. If you watched me for a while, you know I gotta say it. Anyone who's new, welcome. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy the reading. So to start with the fact that you guys were drawn to this pile, with the fact that it says realization, this person has probably had new or changing thoughts about you or your connection. We'll get into that, but that's kind of like an overall tone that kind of came up with this. If you're drawn to this pile, that's definitely an energy. So I have a deck called Epiphanies, so I may pull from that as well, just because that card feels very much like a aha moment, an epiphany kind of thing. And I did pre-pull some oracles, and we'll be doing other oracles as well. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot for your guys' reading today. So let's see how this person is currently feeling and thinking about you and the connection. So what is going on with this person towards the viewer, please? Pile 1. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely things are changing, shifting. There's also a level of destiny and fate tied in with the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Okay, that's way too many. If they're meant to come back out, they'll come back out. I did check them. I'll let you know. shuffling them back in. Sorry about that. I love when cards fall or flip out, but not that many. It gets confusing. We have the Hierophant here. So a nod to Taurus. We have a 5 of Pentacles. We have the Fool. So definitely a lot of shifting and changing on this person. We have a 4 of Swords, clarifying that Wheel of Fortune. We have the Mother of Pentacles, so the Queen of Pentacles. We have a 4 of Pentacles. It's a lot of earth energy here. And then this one is the 9 of Wands. So, okay. This deck always throws me off a little bit. Overall energy this person feels, though, towards you. On the bottom of the deck, we have this 10 of Cups, so ultimate fulfillment. So you definitely make this person feel complete. They have a lot of loving, possibly wanting of a family connection with you. But this is just an overall feeling of peace, contentment from within. It's full emotional fulfillment. So, and we're asking how this person feels about you. So this is a very, very good card for this overall energy. And this may be what this person is realizing, like how much they would like to have a family with you, how much completion there is, how fulfilled they feel by this connection or by you. You may help them want to be a better person. That message is kind of coming up. Let me look at the oracle. So you guys had the Flame. So there's definitely a spark within this connection, a lot of sacral energy kind of with the Flame here. This is about like nourishing your own creativity. So this really, you're someone that sparks this person in more ways than one. So they would be definitely very attracted to you physically. But this feels like very more like soul level kind of vibe here, connection. And then you guys had the Blue Mannequin. Patience brings reward. So for some of you guys, you may have been in this connection for a long time. This person may have possibly making, taking their time making a decision about this connection, or if you guys are in a connection, again, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do my best to cover them all in a concise way, but so for a lot of you guys, this person may be slow moving, especially with this Pentacle energy, or it could have taken the time to even like approach you or move this relationship along. This person like thinks things out. They're very slow. They're very loyal with the Hierophant here, but they are a little bit of slow moving energy. And then we have the Swan. It says, Swan and Grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul brings me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and spirit and beauty. So yeah, this person is having a lot of realizations about you and where they want to be. You have probably inspired this person to transform, to change. Again, we have this like realization. You may have helped them see who they truly want to be, or if they've been someone that isn't authentic to themselves, like you've helped them see that they want to change. And so this also could be for you guys, because this is how this person feels about you. So you could be going through a change, and they've seen you grow, they've seen you blossom, so to speak, very much bloom into who you are and how much you guys, really fit together. So I'm going to go through these, and then we're going to pull some more oracle cards. So we start off your guys' reading with the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the 4 of Swords. And this is, again, very much, the 4 of Swords is about contemplation. It's about meditation. It's about realizing. It's about inner knowings. And we had this realization card. So this person in the Wheel of Fortune is fated events. It's things moving as they're supposed to. Things that, are destined to happen. There could be some karmic things clearing up between you guys or in their life where they're able to really take take a next step with this connection, and we'll get to that here with this Fool. But this person, they definitely see you. They also see you as very enlightened. You are someone that has been able to take their life and kind of create this beautiful life out of it. But I'm hearing you probably like haven't been handed the best life, and you've seemed to like weave it into this beautiful existence for yourself. And this person like really admires that and really likes that about you. Also here, you also seem to have a lot of good luck when it comes to this person, or they feel lucky to know you, because the Wheel of Fortune can also be seen as, turning in good favor, in luck. So this person feels lucky to have you. They may be a little more quiet and reserved about a lot of this. With this Four of Swords energy, so I'm not sure that they have necessarily expressed this to you, but it's definitely something that they think about and they see. But they also see you as very enlightened, very evolved soul. Again, because you guys have been through a lot in your life, and you've really sparked this person to see a bigger picture and want to, possibly want to change their own life, especially with the way this was written out on this Swan card about, help me transform into elegance and grace. That's something they see in you, and they want to do that. And they, again, they've been taking their time, but they are really moving towards that. So we have the Hierophant here clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as someone that is very solid, someone that's very nurturing, someone's very abundant and has a lot of worth. You may be a little traditional, or they may be traditional with this Hierophant here. Hierophant also can signify marriage, so they could view you as someone that they could see themselves marrying or taking things to the next level. Again, it's kind of like you are the key to this epiphany. We have this lightning bolt, and we have this realization. I'm really excited to use my epiphany cards in a minute. But how they view you is just someone that's very solid. You feel like a very stable person to them, or your guys' connection, like you probably have always been like tried and true with them. You have good boundaries though. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you have decent boundaries, which is impeccable and commendable. But I feel like you're always still fair and there for them when they've needed you. So with this Five of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Pentacles, I do have to bring up that, some of you guys may be in a loving connection, solid, with no hit or misses with that. But this energy is definitely for somebody, and it's definitely here. So I need to discuss this. Five of Pentacles is about feeling a lack, and the Four of Pentacles can be about someone trying to like hold on tight to something, sometimes being a little greedy. So there could be a big loss in this connection, either a loss within this person's life, if this doesn't pertain to you guys, because this is interesting sitting right in the middle of this. So this person may have gone through a lot of loss, or they may have lost you. And that's something that they like are missing and want to hold on tightly to. And this person also could just have had some big transformations in their life that has made them feel like someone possibly has lost like a parent or a loving figure. That message is coming up, so I'm not sure. Again, that might just be a one-off, but that energy is here as well, as like losing something, or they may have had like a big financial loss in their life that made them like kind of feel like they've lost their footing a little bit. That could be you. They could have felt like they've lost the stability they had in their life, lost this person, or lost, this person that meant so much to them. Again, it's general reading, guys, so I'm gonna try to cover it all, but there's definitely, pertain on how it fits for you, and if it doesn't fit at all, let that go. No big deal. Just respect it was for somebody else. But there is this feeling of loss of I'm missing out on something I thought was solid, and I've lost it. But we have this Fool here. So the Fool is about new beginnings. It is clarified by this Nine of Wands, which is someone that has endurance, that has been through a lot, that's willing to keep going. So even if you guys have had this like separation or something has come up, I feel like this person wants a new start, or they want to take this to the next level, but they see that you're willing, you're someone that is worth going through battle for, so to speak, with this Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is someone who's been through the ringer, still standing, ready to go. For me personally, sometimes I read the Nine of Wands as someone who's built a wall around their heart. So that might be a little bit here too. So this person may want a new start, but they have a hard time putting their walls down. Because there's some fears that they're protecting there. So take that as well too. So trying to see what else is coming up before I pull some more oracle cards for you guys. Thinking, feeling. But you're heavily on this person's mind. They do feel very lucky or have felt lucky for having you in their life. You're like the complete package. You're the full picture. You're all of it. If they don't have you in their life, it's something that they're missing. If they do, it is something they appreciate. Regardless if they tell you or not, it is something that that is appreciated about you as well. So since we had the realization card and I pulled a special deck for this, this is my epiphany, or not mine, but the epiphany deck. I got this somewhere on Etsy. I think most of my random cards like this are from Etsy. So if you're curious, I don't recall anymore. I'm sorry. I have so many. Let's see. What realizations did this person have about this connection? For those that relate to that, what is this realization about? What's this epiphany? All right. Well, I'm going to take the bottom card because it fell out. Unrevealed secrets. So they could have realized that they're even holding back secrets. You may have realized, or you might be having a realization that this person may have some secrets, but there's some secrets involved here. Let's see what else comes up. I don't quite get an epiphany about a secret. Time's up. Took too long. So we did have that patience card. So they might realize they've been taking too long. That might be the realization that if they don't do something about this, it's going to be over. They don't need to drag their feet anymore, that they need to move along, maybe have this fresh start, have this level up with this Fool. So that could be the realization they've been having, that they've just been taking way too long to get this train moving or move to the next level, again, depending. Or if you guys have been separate for a long time, they may be feeling like it's just time's up. Like I either need to, the saying, I'm going to say crap or get off the pot. That's not the typical word, but I try to keep my cussing to a minimum on my channel. Not because I don't like it. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have think too much about it. So this person is definitely thinking a lot about this connection, thinking a lot about you. Maybe they feel like they think a little too much, but they definitely are very caught up in their head about you and this connection. Let's pull some more. What else do we need to know about how this person's thinking, feeling? The bear. No, all of a sudden I can't remember what the bear represents. This is power, intimidation, figures of authority, and strength. Someone's nickname may be Bear. That might also be here. But this person feels like they might be a little intimidated by you. We're asking how they feel about you. And this comes up. So there may be a level of like being intimidated. Maybe they haven't moved forward. For some of you guys, they're a little intimidated by you, but there is a lot of power in this connection, but that also might be intimidating to this person. It's not their run-of-the-mill kind of connection, right? It's a little more in-depth, a little more intense than that. We have the mice. So I think this one's about gossip. No. I think 3 blind mice. Okay, stress, anxiety, destructive behaviors, little problems becoming big problems. So there could be some little things going on, some self-sabotage in this connection or with this person. I really didn't get too many other like vibes about that, but this still came up. So, but I'm also hearing 3 blind mice. So this person may have been blind to this connection or blind to everything, and maybe they're starting to have some realizations. But there could be some issues within this that's growing in this connection, or it's like a feeling of like something small turned into something big when it shouldn't have. Here, that kind of like ran away from itself, like a problem got ahead of itself. But we also have like, for some reason I'm getting nicknames about bear and mice or mouse or mousy or something like that. So that is also here as well. Okay, so let's I have these cards. I wanted to incorporate them. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but these are karma cards, but they're astrology based. So let's see, what else do we need to know about this person and this connection and their feelings, please? What else for pile 1? And then I'm going to pull some songs and message cards. We will have an extended today to look over intentions and outcomes and advice. If you're interested in the extended, the link will be in the description box. We have Virgo. So your person, we have a lot of earth signs here. We have Taurus. There's some Virgo here as well. It says methods for healing, power of, analyzing of, result of perfectionist. So this person may have a tendency to get caught up in the details or how this is going to work out, and may think too big picture sometimes. Instead of doing, they get caught up in their thoughts and wanting things to be perfect. This person also may show their love by acts of service. So keep that in mind. Like if you're like not sure if this person likes you, look at what they do for you. That might also show you their feelings with this Virgo energy. But this person is definitely likes to be of service. They notice the small details, but they could also get caught up in analyzing things till they don't exist anymore. That can be a trait of Virgo. I'm going to pull some song cards. So with these, there's typically either the song is going to mean something, so listen to it if you want, or at least look up the lyrics. I'm not saying this is everyone's cup of tea for music, but there should be a message within the lyrics. So there's a little bit of homework with this part of the reading. Hold on. All right. So for pile 1, okay. We have Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper or Paratone, depending on the version you like. But there is like, we had Time Up is here. So there's a time thing. So Time After Time also makes me feel like it's gone around a lot. This connection, is secular. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. Or this person definitely doesn't want to ever give up on this connection or ever give up on you. Like they'll always be there time after time. I love that song. The Walk by Imogen Heap. This is a very interesting, very specific song. So feel free to look it up. But this is kind of like has like a taboo value to the connection in this. Like it's a connection between two people that maybe shouldn't necessarily have one, but they give into it. It's definitely look up those lyrics. I happen to love the song, but it's definitely a different song. But yeah, The Walk by Imogen Heap. So there could be a situation for some of you guys where one or both of you guys were in other relationships, and this is maybe something that shouldn't have been crossed, but yet it was. Let's pull one more song and then we'll get into message cards and then the extended. And then we have Cosmic Love by Florence the Machine. Whew. This is one of the most beautiful songs ever, in my opinion. This is a very Twin Flamey song to me, but very beautiful. Look up the lyrics to Cosmic Love or listen to it if you don't know it already. There's definitely messages in there. All right, let's get you guys some... I always pick them per how the reading's been going. This is feeling a little cryptic, so I feel like there's this like in between shadows and light. So I'm going to use the Shadow and Light deck by Liv Tarot. Liv Tarot makes a lot of decks. I don't know if they still have this one in print or they might have just changed the look of it. I haven't been able to find it, but I've had this deck for years. So let's see. So pile 1, what does their person want to say before we go to the extended? Pile 1. We have, I keep getting signs that remind me of you. So they definitely are seeing signs everywhere that remind them of you. You are so beautiful to me. So this person finds you so, so beautiful. I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted. I didn't believe in myself or in you. Okay. I'm trying to be deserving of you. Can you forgive me? Can you try to understand me? I'm sorry for being critical of you. I'm ready to let my guard down with you. So a lot more light than shadow. And on the bottom it says, you are my queen. That's how I want to treat you. Let's pull one more deck. All right, let's see. A couple more messages before we end this and take this to the extended. If you want some more in-depth look into this. I worry that I'll never be good enough for you. Why do you keep breaking my heart? Are you guys heartbreakers out there? Hurry up. We did have this time. Essence. Honestly, I'm not doing well. I'm going through a lot right now. And then we have, how do you need to be loved? How do you want to be loved? So pile one, that's it for your insight. I will be taking this over to the extended. If you're interested, we're going to look into this person's coming up intentions, possible outcomes, and guidance, as well as more message cards and stuff like that. So if not, no big deal. I'll see you guys in a future reading. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, even if it's just an emoji. I always appreciate that. Or share this with someone that you think would be interested in this type of reading. As always, thank you guys so much. I am so grateful for each and every one of you guys and spending your time with me. I really, really appreciate it. Have a good one, guys. Bye. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this rainbow moonstone. I can't really tell as much in the screen, but it does have a rainbow pearlescent, oh, there it is, look to it. But I really like that. And then the Secret Lover card. So I'm interested to really get into this. When I was pulling cards for the deck, this came out or for pile 2, and I was like, oh, okay. So either there's some secret admirers going on, there's some sort of possible bondage, that there's some secrets attached to this pile. So I'm curious to see and get into that. So we'll see what that's about. But we are going over how your person is currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection, and anything else my guides want me to bring up. You guys know that have been with me for a while that I don't really have a choice. I will share. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit for your situation, don't try to make it fit. Just feel free to let that part of the reading go and accept that that part of the reading was for somebody else, or respect that it was for somebody else. Not a big deal. It's a beautiful time to use your own intuition and know what's right for you. So let's see. For pile 2, there will be an extended on this reading as well. How's the person currently thinking and feeling about them? What insights can we get to go on with the Secret Lover card? The High Priestess. Some more secrets there. Let's see. We have the Empress. So this person definitely sees you as very intuitive, very beautiful. Anytime the Empress comes up, that's like someone almost putting you a little bit on a pedestal. So this person could be very quiet about their feelings. Again, it goes in with this secret kind of thing. It's like this secret knowing that they feel towards you. They feel very connected to you. They find you very beautiful, though. So we have the King of Swords. So they think about you a lot. You're heavily on their mind. They're very thoughtful, possibly trying to get some clarity or figure this connection out, figure you out. We have the Hermit. So Virgo energy here. So this person also may have a tendency to be very analytical, but also pull back and go within. So if you have someone that has a little bit of a push-pull energy, this could definitely be your pile. Let's keep going. So we have the Lovers here. So under this knowing, and what this knowing might be about, is this person feels like they have a soul level connection with you, or a soul tie. They might not put it that way, but it's this feeling, this pull, this feeling of home that they would feel, this unity between the two of you guys. We have a Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, which for me, a lot of times the Page of Pentacles, I'm not even quite sure where this came up, but this is how my guides relate this to me. There could be a need for an apology here, just throwing that out there. Let's keep going. So we have the Nine of Swords. So there's some anxiety when they get thinking, they get overthinking. Again, that's kind of a Virgo trait as well. Even though Virgo's an earth sign, they're very analytical. And we have a Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. So we have a King of Swords, King of Pentacles here. So this person is thoughtful, but they are very loyal, and they're very loyal to this connection. Whew. But overall energy is an 8 of Cups. So there could be a level of walking away in this connection. This connection feels a little like deep, dark, mysterious. So if you're in a connection where you guys are madly in love, very verbal about it, I don't think this is going to be your pile, just being honest. So if you are drawn to this and your situation is more like hunky-dory, sunshines and puppy dogs, again, this reading isn't bad. That's not what I'm trying to say. But if you're looking for sunshine and fairy tales, I don't think this is going to be your pile. This pile feels deep and dark and kind of murky, and we're going to look through that murk, the murky water here in this. So I just wanted to put that out there now, just so if that's not your situation, then maybe a different reading or a different pile. But there is a level of like turning your back on this connection. That could be you, that could be this person, it could be both of you guys. But the 8 of Cups has a purpose. It's about going on a path to find yourself. So this person may be also just doing a lot of soul searching. We did have the Hermit here, which is a lot about introversion, soul searching. So they may just be quiet right now with the Secret Lover. They may have all these feelings. You may be curious if they still have feelings for you because you haven't spoken in a while, and like a no contact kind of situation here. I want to pull up, so we have the animals. So there is this animal attraction, this raw primal attraction they have to you. I think you guys have an intense eye connection too. There's like this draw of like just this intensity that is seen at like an eye level, but also felt at a soul level in this connection. I'm going to put that right there. Good, it shows up. Okay. And then we have the Raven. Listen to your intuition to receive a message from the world of spirit or a friend. So this person that sees you as extremely intuitive, you possibly could be a tarot reader, an intuitive yourself, highly empathic. You seem to see right through this person. They can't get something by you kind of vibes here. You just seem to know things, like, and that's something this person recognizes about you. I think they like that about you, with it being clarified by the Lover. So it's something they do admire, that, but they also might not quite like that you just see right through them. It might be a little unnerving at times. And this person, like, I keep getting the sense of they're trying to figure you out just as much as you're trying to figure them out. And then we have Cat, independent. You're a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. I'm getting this intense eye contact again between the two of you guys, or they really are intrigued by your eyes. Maybe you have very unique eyes, or this person has told you they really like your eyes. But they see you as someone that's a healer. You're very strong. Your intuition is on point. You know, we have the Raven, the High Priestess. We have this nod here. And you do your own thing. You're very independent. They like that about you. You seem to like go to the beat of your own drummer kind of vibe, but that's something this person really likes and appreciates. How they feel about it, I feel like this person kind of wishes that you needed them more. There's this feeling like they don't even need me, so why am I here? That's kind of coming through in this energy. That's not necessarily in the cards, but it's an impression that my guides are giving me, so I always share those. So that might be a one-off, but that might be actually something someone has said to one of you guys that is viewing. You don't even need me. And for some reason, this person finds their own value in being needed by other people. I get that a lot with this Father of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles. Like, this person likes to be depended on and likes to be dependable. And there's something about you that they can't quite grasp or put their hand on. It's very much like that cat energy, where some of you guys could have cats, but someone's nickname could actually be Cat or name be Cat. But it's like they can't quite hold on to you. You kind of like slip between their fingers. But they like want you to need them, but yet you don't need them. And so that's hard on this person. This person, again, it's like their good and bad trait. Like they love it and they hate it about themselves, that they like to be depended on, but then they feel overworked because they're depended on. So they might be someone that's very stable in their job and their family, and growing up they were depended on a lot. But they wrap their value up in that. And the fact that you don't seem to need them, some of you guys may, that might not be everyone's story, but this person ultimately holds being needed as being felt. That's where they feel their value lies, what they can bring to the table, the support they can offer. They may be really hard workers too, but very solid. This person may be also a little more quiet than verbal. I feel like they think more than they say. Yeah, okay, so let's kind of start here. Like, how does this person feel about you? Again, we touched on this, like, they have this soul level connection with you, or they feel drawn to you in that very way, but it's a deep knowing with the High Priestess here. So it's like they can't quite put their finger on it. They can't quite put their finger on you. Again, you seem to slip away from them. They can't hold you. And that could be reversed for some of you guys. As I'm describing this, it may be how you feel about this person. That's there too, but that energy is between the two in this connection for sure. It could be a little of both of you guys, but this person, yeah, you just seem to just know things, and they really like that, yet also don't like that about, like, they can't pull one over on you. This Empress energy here. So anytime the Empress comes up in a feeling video, this person just thinks the world of you. They, if they didn't show you that they valued you, or they saw your worth, that might be what this apology is kind of sitting here for. But also this person could just want to tangibly give you things. This person, again, like, shows their love by acts of service or tangible, like, gifts and things like that. I feel like that's this person's love language for a lot of them. But they see you as the total package. And yeah, the Empress is like all that and a bag of Skittles. Don't worry about the gender there. It's like, I'm getting the bee's knees. I don't say that one too often. That saying, it used to be in my readings years ago all the time. It came up not too long ago. But it's the bee's knees, the cat's meows, all that, a bag of chips, all that, like Skittles, whatever. You're the full rainbow. You're the full package to this person. You are literally everything when the Empress is here. So with this Father of Swords, if this person hasn't treated you well, if they have, not expressed this to you with this, she's got this, she's muffled here. She can't speak her truth in this overall image that you guys picked, and you were drawn to that for a reason. So I feel like this person thinks more than they say. They get nervous about, I'm hearing they get tongue-tied on expressing themselves, but this person is extremely intelligent, probably more intelligent than they come across at times. Like, this person comes through as like almost, this isn't going to apply to everybody, but kind of blue collar-esque, like where you would probably not assume that they're as smart as they are, but this person is extremely intelligent. So some of them could be known, but for others it could be they're smarter than they let on, or they think more than they let on, because this person gets tongue-tied. Like, they seem to put their foot in their mouth a lot. So instead of like getting themselves in those situations, they just err on the side of standing back, watching, observing, versus actually speaking. And they get a little nervous around you. I'm very drawn into the fact that this is a turtle. So I feel like they like you spark this flame in them, but that makes them like hide a little bit, because they feel like they lose their footing around you. Like, they're not as stable. They don't come across as having it together. They feel like how they feel about themselves when they're around you, they feel a little bit like a mess. And that's not something this person's comfortable or used to feeling that way. No one throws them off, but you seem to throw them off their center a little bit. For some of them, it might be more than they could handle with this Eight of Cups. So there may be a walking away from that, but others of you guys may have walked away from this connection. But it feels like a needed kind of thing here. Let's get some more oracle cards. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this connection, please? How they're thinking, feeling. The dog. But this person is a very loyal person. They do want to be loyal to you. If they weren't loyal in the past, that's something that they want to change, and they definitely want to be loyal to you. It's funny, we have a dog and a cat, so there could be some opposites here. I dropped 2 cards. Ugh. Okay. So we have the cross and the locket, or the heart. So this person does have a lot of feelings for you. They keep that locked away, though, with this being interpreted by the locket in this deck. But this person also, there could be some of you guys that are very religious. This person also could have a cross to bear. You know, I got that vibe that they almost have like a little martyr vibe. Like, I don't like being depended on, but yet I feed on that. Like, I like being the one that carries all this burden, but yet I hate it at the same time. That vibe is coming in. And then they kind of keep their heart closed up here. Is kind of how that's presenting itself. Let's pull some more oracle cards. These are the karma cards. They're astrology based. I've only used them once before, so I'm getting used to this deck, but I like the information in them. So let's see, what else do we need to know about this person, or how they're thinking, feeling? So this one is a planet. This is Mercury. So this is all about communication. This is analyzing. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini, so that we could have a nod to, we have the Lovers and Virgo here. So there could be attachment to that. Sorry, I forgot to give a nod to Gemini. But as great at communicating as this person is, I feel like with you, it's really hard for them to talk, but they want to, but they just feel tongue-tied. But maybe they're in a place where they can't spill their guts. They can't tell you, but they're like on the edge of their seat wanting to express this stuff, but they either physically can't get it out because they get caught up, or they're in a situation, or you're in a situation where they can't be fully honest about all their feelings. But there is a friction within communication around this connection. General reading, so take that how it fits for your situation, but there is like this inability to fully express all the thoughts and the feelings here. This person analyzes a lot, but they value their thoughts over their heart more. We don't have a lot of cups energy here besides this 8 of cups, so I feel like this person also abandons their feelings for logic. That could be where this is coming in. That download just came in. So for some of you guys, this person could abandon their own feelings and go with what makes sense, what's logical. And maybe that's why they feel like their love for you is like a secret, because they value their thoughts over they value their heart. Their emotions have probably let them down in the past. Even though with you, their words seem to let them down, but there's a more value over head over heart here in this connection, or with this person. All right, let's pull some songs. So with these songs, if you don't know them, I suggest listening to them, or at least pulling up the lyrics. They might not be your style of music, no big deal, but there will be a message within the song or the lyrics. So there's a little bit of homework, but let's see. So for songs for pile 2, what does the viewer need to understand about this connection? I play this game all the time with my shuffle, and most of these songs are from my shuffle when I'm asking questions to my guides. So this is kind of like physical shuffle. I'm using my playlist. All right, let's see. No song's going to come out. What does pile 2's person need to know? All right. Just Like Heaven flipped over, so we'll take that one. So Just Like Heaven by The Cure. So you're just like heaven to this person. Like you're heaven on earth. That's how they see you. Why can't I think of this whole song? So if you haven't, most people, this is an old 80s song. There could be a Cure connection or 80s vibe here, connection between the two of you guys as well. But look up that song. We have Style by T Swift. I've seen Taylor in concert. She's amazing in concert. I really didn't, not that I didn't like Taylor before that point. I got to go for free and she was amazing. So yay, Swiftie. But anyway, Style. So this also feels like Style is a lot about kind of like coming back into a connection and kind of being secretive about it. And again, we have this secret lover. So like maybe something you can't quite tell everybody, but it's like lights off driving down a road kind of vibe, like keeping it secret. All right, I didn't realize half this deck is flipped over, half of it's the other way. Goodness gracious. You Got the Look by Prince. So this person definitely likes how you look. They're very physically attracted to you. You are so beautiful to them, especially with the Empress popping up. Like, you are beyond beautiful in this person's eyes. Like, they think you are so hot, so good looking. They're so drawn to you. Like, you are like stunning. Like you're literally just like heaven to this person. All right, I'm gonna end that. I might pull some more in the extended. So let's do some message cards. So I'm feeling some Hidden Truth deck because there's secrets. And I apologize for shaking that camera right now, guys. This is attached. The camera is attached to my table that I have all my cards on. But welcome to the ride. All right, let's do. I'm going to use the Hidden Truth Oracles, Volume 1 and Volume 2, to see what this person has to say. So for Pile 2's person, what are these hidden truths that they're not spilling their beans on? What do they want to say if they could? What would they say if they could to the viewer, please? I want to feel that way again. So there's wanting a rekindling of this. I look for you everywhere. So if they go to places that they would normally have found you, they look for you there. I love you unconditionally. It's just nice to see because there wasn't a lot of feelings in this. I'm not available. So, you know, that's, again, I was getting this friction around communication. Either they can't physically speak to you or they literally in a situation where they can't. So some of them may not be available. Being near you is just intoxicating, or being, near you is intoxicating. I feel you even though we are apart. Bottom of the deck is I'm becoming a better person. Let's pull some more. What else? I miss seeing you. I'm waiting patiently. I do love you. One more, and then we'll take this over to the extended. Whew. I don't want to let you go. So this person wants to hold on to you. They don't want to let you go. And then I still feel the pain. There's some pain here in this connection, pain between the two of you guys. So I'm going to take this over to the extended. We're going to look into this person's current intentions towards you, some possible outcomes, and some guidance, as well as some more message cards. So thank you guys. Either I'll see you guys over there or I'll see you guys in a future reading. As always, don't forget to like if you did enjoy this. I do personal readings. If you want insight into more in-depth insight into your own personal situation, you can find my personal reading information in my description box. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment, even if it's just an emoji. That does help me out, and I appreciate that. I do try to read each and every comment and respond when I can. So thank you guys so much, as always, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Thank you so, so much for being here with me, and see you later. Bye. Hello, my lovely friends for Pile 3. You guys picked this selenite heart, so this little white heart, and the Love Line Revived card. So with this kind of being like an overall insight to energy, I definitely feel like there's some sort of, if you're drawn to this, there's some sort of revival or a hope for a revival in this connection. Or there's definitely like, I don't know if there's energetic cords here. I don't know. I'm interested to see how that's going to play out with the rest as we pull cards. I'm going to use the Unknown Tarot here. And I have a bunch of Oracle cards set. I think I'm going to pull Tarot first, and then we'll look at the Oracle cards. So we're going to see how this person is feeling and thinking about you and the connection. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, I forgot to say that. I don't know. I'm very drawn into this. Like, I'm very sucked into that message, and there's something hiding in there. I just can't quite get it out. But we're going to go see how your person's currently thinking, feeling about you, the connection, and anything else that my guides want to throw at me. If you've watched me for a while, you know I try to get it all out there. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit for your situation, just respect that part of the reading was for somebody else. No big deal, and let it go. great time to use your own intuition. If you're drawn to a pile and it's not fitting, then feel free to drop off and no big deal. It might not be your pile or your reading, but typically there's at least something you need to understand about your connection if you're drawn to a pile. So, all right, let's get going. How is this person thinking and feeling about the viewer, please? Pile 3. So we have a 4 of Wands here. So definitely like feeling like a foundation, wanting to grow a home together. This is the 1111 card for those on the twin flame journey. I'll give a nod to that. I feel like pile 3 always is. There's an intense connection between you guys here. Like, I mean, like sucked into this, like, and there also could be, this came up in pile 2, about eye connection, like, intense eye connection. We have the 10 of Cups here. This person definitely sees you as a full package. We have a Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. So there's a lot of value in how this person sees you, how they feel about you. There's this need to want to be loyal to you. Okay, we have 2 of these coming up together. We have the Son of Cups, so the Knight of Cups, and the Daughter of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So this person wanting, like, definitely having romantic feelings, wanting to do that, possibly want to kind of take you on a date or give you a gift with this Page of Pentacles energy, but let's keep going. This person definitely has major romantic feelings for you, and they want to show that in a very physical way, or a tangible way, sorry. Physical too, but we'll get into that. But yeah, this is looking pretty darn good. Let's keep going. We have the Star here, so a nod to Aquarius. We have the Hierophant, nod to Taurus. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Overall energy of this connection and how this person feels about you is that Ace of Wands. So definitely wants to have a physical connection with you. This person's extremely attracted to you. They want to be intimate. They have this chemical like draw, like just there's just something about you that sets this person on fire. You spark a light within them in many ways. It's hard not to go sexual with the Ace of Wands, though, so most people know that. So there is this sexual tie, but there's more than that here. Like, so I don't want to just make it about that, but there's definitely, that's something that they feel very drawn to you in a very physical manner, very attracted, but you also just make them feel alive. Ace of Wands is like sparking up from the inside out. It's epiphanies, it's creation, it's fire from within. So that's how you make this person feel. You make them feel like on fire from within. So I want to pull your oracles now, and then we'll kind of get into all this. So we had the Siren. So this person definitely sees you as so beautiful. The Siren, don't worry about gender here, but this person also, though, it kind of feels like they don't really have control over it, especially with this Ace of Wands. They feel like they don't have control with how they feel about you. It's like almost against their control a little bit. That might irk this person at times, or has irked this person in the past, that they, like, it's almost like an obsession. Like they can't help but to be like, so you're probably someone that's very, very sensual, very sexual, or at least that's how they see you if you don't see yourself that way. Very beautiful. Like they say the sirens could call men into the ocean and men would drown, right? So that person just feels like compulsively drawn to you. But like they almost don't, again, they feel like they don't have much of a choice. And for some people, if you're dealing with someone who likes to have control over their life, they might not love that very much, or they might fight against it because they're like, no, I make my own destiny kind of vibe is coming in. We have Harris Hawk, renew the bonds of true friendship and remember their importance. So we have renew here, we have revive here. So there could be a renewal going on in this connection. For those of you guys that have never lost connection with this person, it could just be bringing to the next level of your friendship, of your connection. Things are just being revived. This does feel like, like shock to the heart, like being revived again. But this renewal energy. Then we have Lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So, again, very divine counterparts here. Very Leo-esque energy. Fire sign kind of energy. We have lots of energy. There's a lot going on. But this person definitely wants you by their side. They definitely see you as a life partner here. They just want to, rule the world with you. It's very, there could be some pride in this connection though, some egos or a battle of egos at times. That's kind of coming in as well. But let's really dive into this, and we'll pull some more oracle cards as well as message cards, and there will be an extended for this reading. So with this Four of Wands clarified by the star, so this person, in this passion, in this draw they feel for you, there is a lot of hope and there's a lot of healing in this connection. So there could be a lot of triggering within this connection as well. But this person, sometimes Four of Wands can represent not only foundations, but home and celebrations, possibly even a wedding. So there could be this hope for a future, hope for a connection. Some of you guys could already be married to this person that you're watching. That is coming in. I don't know if there's a separation within that. That might be a one-off, but I felt the need to, or I was told to tell this. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm literally hearing a conversation, so, but I can't quite grasp the words to express them. It's I feel someone, so sometimes I get sucked into people's memories. It's very, very interesting and sometimes odd when it's happening on screen, so thank you for bearing with me on the pause, because I'm trying to make sense of it. And sometimes I'm trying to filter out what I should talk about. If it feels very just one-off, I don't always talk about those things. But basically, I felt all of a sudden I was in a conversation between two people, and in a dark, very intense moment. And it was someone expressing themselves for probably the first time about but you're everything I ever wanted, all this stuff. It's such a heated conversation though, but it was taken by surprise. So I don't know if that's someone's past, someone's future that's coming in. I don't know, but it's very intense but surprising. There's an unexpected communication that's going to come in, or did, for somebody. I'm sorry I'm not being very detailed, but when I'm trying to express it, it's like me trying to describe a dream. So I'm going to keep going. Okay. Anyway, but we're looking at how this person is thinking and feeling about you. So in general, there is this sense of completion here. This is the happy life, happy family card. And then the Hierophant can sometimes represent marriage. So we have, Four of Wands can represent marriage, so can the Hierophant. This also is about spiritual growth and expansion as well. But with all these together, this really feels like this person has a lot of hope that you guys can have an actual future together. There could be some traditional aspects about this person that wants to be in this traditional relationship with you. We have a Father of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Pentacles here. So this person definitely wants to bring you value. They want to hold value. They want to, some of them could still want to keep their independence a little bit. I do have to give a nod to that energy, but there's this, whew, all right. Sorry. I saw all of a sudden a movie starts playing in my head, but it's not a movie. It's somebody's something. Okay. I am so off for a second. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. I'm so curious about what I keep seeing. That doesn't happen to me very often in a general reading. But yeah, so this person sees your value. They also want to bring value to you. They want to be a stable rock for you. We have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So there also, someone could want to apologize. Page of Pentacles is always an apology for me for some reason. Still haven't figured that one out. But it's clarified by the Four of Pentacles, which can be someone, again, wanting to build a foundation, but also holding on to it really tight. So there could be this sense of like, I'll never let you go. I don't want to let you go. I want to hold on to this grounding. I want to ground this. I want to solidify this connection. I want to build a foundation with you. I want to honor this connection in a very grounded kind of way. Really cool energy though. Let's pull some oracles and then we're going to pull some message cards. I wish I could just take the clips that are playing in my head and play them on the screen for you guys. So then I can just be like, I can't explain this. Sorry. Just watch it. Anyways, all right. But I'm also seeing a cave. I don't know if a cave means anything to anybody, but that's what it feels like, being in a cave. So weird. I don't know. I think my guides probably like laugh sometimes when I'm trying to decipher some of this stuff. So we have stork. So there is possibly a family connection or wanting to start a family. Here, some of you guys could already have children or they could have children. But wanting to build a family together. So that's something this person really wants with you. And we have the child. The child typically, though, in this deck is about like having a childlike enthusiasm for life. But with these coming out, I feel like there could be kids in this connection or wanting to build a family with you. Bottom of the deck, we have stars. So there is a wish going on here. We have the stars here. There's this desire for more, to build more, to have this grounded. I don't know if you guys have been in a connection on and off with this person. I don't know if it ever really solidified into an actual relationship. Again, that might not fit for everybody, but there are some of you guys that I felt like this never really got off the ground, and this person just wants to ground this connection. They want to make it real. They want to make it actual connection, not just some fantasy, not just some dream that's in their head. Maybe that's why I'm getting all these like weird, I keep seeing like things in my head, but I can't get it out. I can't express what this is. Maybe that's just how this person feels. Like they have all these fantasies. Maybe they've lived this whole life with you in their head, in their fantasy, but it's never actually been real in real life. There also could be a lot of past life connections with this pile as well. All right, let me pull some other cards. So let's do some song cards. So there could be, if you don't know these songs, feel free to listen or at least look up the lyrics. There's going to be a message somewhere within the song that you need to know. My favorite game by the Cardigans. So this is about like actually losing your favorite game and losing your mind. And it's like losing what you have. And again, we have someone that's trying to hold on to the foundation of this. So look that up. Change by the Deftones. So this is about changing. It's changing the House of Flies, but sorry, the song's playing, so I'm trying to figure out what line I need to say. Maybe just look it up, but there's definitely a change going on within this connection that you need to understand. They've also seen a change in you. Maybe if you guys knew each other from the past or a long time ago, they've seen a change in you. They've seen how you've changed. They've seen how you've grown. Not necessarily exactly what that song means if you know it well, but I think you'll get what I'm trying to say there. There's definitely a change going on within this dynamic, within this person. And then we have Stay by the Kid Leroy, which is funny. Like we talk about, there's a change here, but this is about someone not knowing if they can change. And they're afraid that they're going to mess up the connection because they don't know if they could never ever change, but they don't want you to go. Again, like there's this feeling of this person trying desperately to hold on to this connection. You know, we start with the 4 here, 4 here. The 4s are a lot about protection and foundations, and it's anchoring this reading. And then we have Praying on the bottom by Cashapp, which is about, I hope, I'm praying that you change. So there could be just a lot of change going on that you need to know about with this person and this connection. Let's pull some of these. These are the Karma cards, Karma fortune-telling cards. They're all astrology-based. I'm still getting used to this deck. Not sure how I want to use it yet, but let's see what we need to know from this deck. Whoa, okay. So we have 2 that came out. We have the 7th house, which is about relationships, getting a fair deal, partnerships, balance, cooperation. It's ruled by Libra, so I'll give a nod to that. So this person wants to be in a relationship. They want to solidify this. They want to be together and have a hold on you. Like there's hands holding here. So it's like wanting this to be a real relationship. We have Aries that came up too, which is the zodiac. It's the 1st house and the 7th house sit opposite on the wheel, Aries and Libra. So this person is like thinking about like taking action. It may be a little impulsive. Like they feel very pulled in by this fire. They feel for you. They feel very drawn in, and they might come in a very forceful way. Aries sometimes can be a little impulsive and can be a little self-focused too, because they do rule the 1st house. But this person wants to take charge. They want to do something. Like they're sick of not doing something. They want to change. They want to go after this. Maybe they're afraid of losing it though. But they want to just change things. Like things as they are, they don't want them to stay the same. They want to move past it. They want to grow. Let's see. Let's get some message cards. What deck do I want to use? I never really know. All right, let's use some of these. All right, so what does pile 3's person want to say? And then I'll be taking this over to the extended, where I'll go over this person's current intentions, possible outcomes, and guidance, as well as more cards. So let's see. What does this person want to say? Pile 3, please. I don't care what people think anymore. So there may be, in the past, there may have been a hang up around what someone would think, someone would say, and they just don't care about that anymore. I'm ready for more than just texts. Again, this person wants things to be solid. They want a relationship out of this. They want it to be real. Like, I just keep hearing, I don't want this in my head. I want it in real life. You are so unexpected. So there's some unexpected surprise going on there. Be patient with me, please. I'm afraid to trust. I miss you more than you know. The changes are real. Another message about change. What we have is soul recognition. Yeah, this person, it's like zoning in, like I just know you from somewhere else, some other time, some other life. Let's do some hidden messages. This is volume 2. Hidden Truth Oracle. Volume 2. I have trouble with intimacy, so this person may have a hard time letting people get close to them. I see life differently now. Again, there's some changes. And the storm's about to happen where I'm recording this. I don't want to let you go. That definitely is coming in. This person is holding on tight any way they can, either energetically or physically. I can't reach out, so there is something keeping them from actually reaching out to you. Do I still have a chance? I hide my feelings. So this person probably keeps their feelings to themselves at times, but they find you so attractive. Again, this Ace of Wands, they definitely find you so attractive. But I just realized that we have an Ace of Pentacles right under here too. So it's like they want to have this solid start. They want to have this new beginning. They want it to be real. I keep just hearing that. So I know that's probably like a one-off, but I'm tapping heavily into someone's energy where you guys never actually made this a true out in the open relationship, and that's what this person wants. They don't want it to be hidden. They don't want it to be some dream anymore. They really want that, and I know I keep harping on that. So if it's just a one, if whoever it's for, hopefully you appreciate that. Everybody else, if it doesn't fit for you, yay for the person that it does. But it's so intense that I can't ignore it. Like it's almost like I feel like I'm in someone else's head. Like it's someone's got very, very strong energy that I'm definitely tapping into. So let me see if I want to, let me pull a couple more Hidden Truth oracles, and then I'm going to take this over to the extended. Let's pull a couple more things. What else does this person want to say? I wish I treated you better. I bury myself and work to forget you. So many things remind me of you. And let's pull one more. It's time for me to heal now. And then sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So pile 3, I'm going to take this over the extended. I'm going to look into their current intentions and what they're going to do about this, as well as possible outcomes and some guidance from the universe for you guys. And we'll probably pull more message cards. So if you're interested in that, the link will be in the description box below. If not, no big deal. I'll see you guys in a future reading. Thank you guys so very much for spending your time with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. If you know anyone else that likes these kinds of readings, please comment, even if it's just an emoji. I always appreciate that, and that helps me out so much. Thank you guys so much for spending your little time in my little corner of the world. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys.